Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Virgo Vibes Podcast by me, Elizabeth Jankovic. I feel like it's been a while since I've recorded one of these, and I like to record them when I'm in the state of mind where the topic I want to talk about is very relevant. So right now it is 1:31 a.m. on Wednesday, December 11th, but technically it's Thursday, December 12th. It's just super late Wednesday night. And back in the summer, when I first had the idea of making podcasts, I wrote down a list of the topics I wanted to talk about, and one of them was sorry, I spoke incorrectly. One of them was sleep, lack of, grinding, and routines. So basically that means sleep, essentially, and routines and grinding, because I feel like they all relate with one another. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. It's been a while, as I said, since I've recorded a podcast, so I just stuttered and messed up my words, and I am sorry. But I also want to note that I prefer filming or recording podcasts super late just because it's actually quiet in my dorm, as opposed to there being a lot of sounds of traffic outside or people talking or running around in the hallways. So that's great. So sleep / lack of, grinding, and routines. So the reason this is super relevant right now is because I honestly haven't gotten adequate sleep the last couple nights. I was doing well, and then I think I was slightly behind Sunday night. I only got 7, and then Monday night I didn't get as much either, maybe 7, and then Tuesday night was also around 7, I think. So it's Wednesday today, even though it's super late, so it's technically Thursday, but let's just say it's Wednesday. And on Thursdays, I have a super early class. I have a 9:30 a.m. and I have to wake up. I'm waking up at 7 a.m. tomorrow, I think. But I think I have a 6:45 a.m. alarm right now. So yeah, I'm getting probably less than 5 hours of sleep, which is ridiculous. If you know me, you know I need sleep to function. I am like a baby when it comes to sleep. I need 8 to 9 a night, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even tired right now. Even though the last few nights I haven't gotten 8 hours, I'm simply not tired, and it could be because it's finals, and when I have a lot on my plate and a lot to do, I kind of get adrenaline from the fact that I have so much to do, and it's one thing to the next to the next. So I'm kind of getting energy from that. And I also have been consuming a lot more caffeine this semester. Today I did not really have coffee, just because I know it makes me anxious toward the end of the day, but I had a caffeinated tea. So I actually put up a vlog recently where I bring some groceries from home back to my dorm, and I show the specific tea in that vlog if you want to check it out. But basically it was tea with almost the amount of caffeine in a cup of coffee. So I had that this morning, and I didn't get anxious at all throughout the day. I also had my Emergen-C, which is B vitamins and electrolytes and antioxidants, and I had that right before I had my tea in the morning. And then around 11 p.m. or 10 something p.m. I had a few sips of black coffee because my dorm's game room gave it out for free. So I wanted to cop some of that, which I will be having tomorrow morning. And I'm actually vlogging my morning tomorrow, hopefully, as long as I wake up and successfully can vlog. But yeah, so I did have caffeine kind of recently. So maybe those few sips of coffee at 10:30 p.m. is giving me the energy, but I really don't know. I really don't know. So as I was saying, sleep is super important to me personally, because when I don't get enough, I get very irritated and upset. I get mad that I either couldn't fall asleep the night before, or I just had so much to do that I stayed up. So this night is not really like that. It's I'm just not tired, and I'm okay, this is kind of where the routine part comes in. So I have a strict routine in the morning and in the night. So for example, in the morning, I wake up, I go on my phone, I go to the bathroom, I do my hygiene routine of using the bathroom, washing my face, putting product on my face. Did I already say brushing my teeth? Putting deodorant on, changing, fixing my bed, putting my outfit on, and spraying perfume. Breakfast is also included in this routine. Putting some makeup on is usually included in this routine. And going on my phone, again, as I said, going through YouTube videos, going through backstage.com for acting listings. So all of that stuff. Hygiene, outfit, fixing up my room, face care, skincare, and breakfast as well. I don't know if I think I actually did mention that. Breakfast, cleaning up breakfast, and also putting my contacts in. So all of that, if I'm not eating breakfast, all of that, I can wake up and be out of the dorm in an hour. But at the same time, you never know when how many YouTube videos are posted in, and just lying in your subscription inbox, whatever. So the whole routine, honestly, if I'm doing everything, going through all of my listings of auditions, all of my YouTube videos, phone notifications, having breakfast, doing makeup, and watching videos, whatever I was saying, I think that's about 2 hours, honestly. So I have a 1 to 2 hour morning routine, not including my commute to school. And then my nightly routine is coming home, changing into my pajamas, showering, doing my nightly skincare, getting ready for bed, stretching. Tonight, for example, I'm doing a very intense nightly routine. I showered. I am going to stretch. I am recording this podcast, which, as I said, I like recording them at night. So very rarely it's in a nightly routine, but it just happens to be incorporated in it when I want to record a podcast and I'm inspired. I stretch, as I said. I do my phone, going through YouTube, backstage, and listings for castings. And I also say affirmations occasionally, which I feel I was better at last semester for sure, and definitely in the summer. This semester I just got so overwhelmed that I kind of slacked off on my affirmations, but I realized that I wasn't getting any sleep tonight, so I was let me do some affirmations to try to make everything okay. So yeah, tonight, I got home at 10 p.m. exactly, and I feel since then I've been doing nightly routines. Wow, I'm just really trying to wind down. And it's weird because it's there's some nights where I'm you know what, I'm not watching YouTube videos because I'm so exhausted that I literally can't. Some nights I don't stretch because I feel I just don't have the energy to do so. I get ready quickly. I'll push off showering to the morning, or I'll take a quick shower. So I cut some of the things down if I need to and if I'm super tired. But right now I have the energy to be up and be doing it all. So I was you know what? I feel there's an interesting balance between having routines, morning routines and nightly routines. I recommend having both, whatever that means for you. I have specific and long and drawn out morning and night routines, but that's just me. I feel my night routines are a little longer because I shower and really like to watch all my YouTube videos, so there's that. But yeah, I really highly recommend having a morning routine and a nightly routine, just to get your mind in the nice mindset of the morning, prepping for a full long day ahead, and at the night winding down, giving yourself the enjoyment of being alone, doing things for yourself before you go to sleep, and then waking up and getting ready to tackle the next day. But as I just said, I have long morning and night routines. So if I want to get 8 hours of sleep, I have 2 hours in the morning of a morning routine and 2 hours in the night of a nightly routine, and then 8 hours of sleep. That's 12 hours. So it's only 12 working hours in a day. And that's not including commute, or that is including commute. So then it's and food and meals and whatever. So then it's really broken down to what I can actually accomplish in a day. So there are times when I feel like I can do my nightly routine and get my sleep and do my morning routine. However, those are the days where I have off and I don't have school. So it's very hard for me to actually do all of those things when I do have school. And yeah, like obviously tonight I'm doing my heavy night routine and semi in-depth morning routine. I'm planning about 2 hours, maybe like an hour and a half for my morning routine, and I'm gonna get literally 5 hours of sleep or less. No, I'm getting less. Boys and girls, I'm getting like 4.5 hours of sleep tonight, so that's awesome. I just don't have the energy, so I know that there's no point I just don't have the sleepiness in me. I have so much energy, I know that there's no point in going to bed right now. So I'm gonna just be productive. And I guess that's where the grinding part comes in. It's like, as I was saying before, I just get so much energy and like hyped up and adrenaline from having so much on my plate to do. So I just am like, okay, gotta grind, like, and I'm just like, I need to get stuff done. It's finals week. So I'm aware that like I have to wake up, do my shit, go to class, and like I planned out what homework and assignments and papers I need to get done each day in order to finish by my final deadlines. But theoretically, I know tomorrow I get out of class at 3 p.m. and like if I'm so tired tomorrow, I might just come home and crash. So that's where it's like, I feel like a lot of people, especially in New York City, have this idea that it's like, go to sleep. Like, you wake up, usually early, because we have early class or obligations or a long commute. You go to your school and classes, and in your breaks, you either see friends or do homework, and then you have class again, and you eventually make your way home, and maybe you go have to your part-time job like right after, and then you go home and you have to do an assignment for the next day, and then you go to sleep, and like you start the cycle over again of never getting enough sleep. And you know, you run on coffee, literally like Dunkin' America runs on coffee type stuff, which I've started drinking more coffee this semester just because I find it like fun and enjoyable, and it's like a treat, and I kind of like the high I get after drinking coffee, but I don't like the anxiety I get toward the end of the day. So let me know how I can fix that. Thank you. But anyway, it's just this constant grind, and it's like I know that I can do that kind of grind for a little bit, but I can't do it for more than like a day or two. Like there's going to be a point where I just crash for like at least a couple hours and knock out, or like if I go to sleep, I sleep for like 10 to 12 hours. Like that's going to happen. And I want tomorrow to like work and do an assignment after my classes, but I very well might crash and just sleep and knock out and take a nap. And I know that I can't sleep in Friday because I booked background acting for Friday, which I need the coin. So I will be playing a song that gets me very pumped up for coin. It's Post Malone's Money Made Me Do It. And I just feel like I need to be motivated by money, because in one of my recent videos, I talk about how I haven't made a lot of money. I made a decent amount in September and October. Decent meaning the minimum I usually make, which is about $500. And in November, I literally made $195. So low for me, guys. But December, I'm trying to make more. I have gigs lined up, and I booked that gig for Friday because I was like, you know what? I know it's finals, but I don't care. I will do well on all my courses regardless of if I took that gig or not. The only difference is that I may not get sleep the night before, and I may be super tired, and I may have to sleep in Saturday, and I may not be as productive each day as I thought I was going to be. And all that means is the day assignments are actually due, I'm probably going to be sleep deprived from having stayed up the night before completing those assignments. So, but then it's like the semester wraps up and I can just knock out. So like, I don't know. I always like learn about people and their obligations and their internships or part-time jobs or this or that or commute, and like they're working 20, 30 hours a week. They also might have an internship. They're doing classes, but they also just like stay up and go out and have fun and are getting no sleep. or maybe they are, I don't know, but they're getting an inadequate amount of sleep. And I'm just like, bro, how are you doing this? Because I cannot grind, do the like, what's the saying? Like, I'll sleep when I'm dead, grind never stops. Like, I can't do that for more than like 2 days. I literally, because I get irritated. I'll wake up, I'll be so upset that I'm tired. And then like, okay, TMI, but like when I do not get enough sleep, I swear to you, it makes me bloated. It messes up with my digestion. And if my digestion is messed up, if my stomach is not feeling well, like I am in a bad mood the whole day because I just feel so gross, unable to like, I don't know, I just feel so gross. And like, you know how babies cry when they have to use the bathroom? Like, that's literally me. But I don't cry. I just complain and get upset and like want to cry but can't. So I just usually wake up super tired. Maybe I'll get coffee. Then I'm likely bloated and upset about that. And then the caffeine starts like wearing off and maybe I get tired, but then I get super anxious. And then it's a mess. And then like I knock out, or like maybe I can't even knock out. Maybe I knock out and nap for a bit, but then I like have to go to bed and not get adequate sleep for another night. And then like that is going to happen again. And then finally there's a night where I can sleep in, but then I sleep in and I'm not as productive as I wanted to be that day. But again, as Post Malone says, money made me do it. So that's the situation I am in. I literally cannot tell you why I have so much energy right now. I thought I fixed my sleep schedule. I was only going to bed at like midnight, which was good, instead of like 2 a.m. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to push back some deadlines that I created for myself for these papers, or I'm going to have to hand in like bullshit for other ones. You know, we'll figure it out. I'll be fine. But yeah, that's my tea on sleep. I don't know how people do it. I truly think people need less sleep than me. And I always get envious of the grind other people have and how they're always doing stuff. I feel like compared to them, I'm never doing the same amount, especially this semester. I literally just did school, period. Went home a decent amount, which ate up my time, did my YouTube shit. I know that I increased my socialization, so that's a factor. And the YouTube videos I post now require a lot more time commitment to film and edit than my previous one, so there's that as well. But yeah, I just feel like I'm still not doing as much as other people, at least the way they make it seem, and I'm super jealous because I'm like, wow, you just like keep grinding and like not sleeping, and you're doing this 7 days a week, and I'm here like I can do it 1 to 2 days a week, and then that's it. The rest of the week I have to like reset. So yeah, that's what sleeping or not sleeping feels like for me. That's what my grinding feels like for me for those 2 days. And my routines, my nightly routines and my morning routines, and how it's like, I want to do this for myself and well-being and mental health, but at the same time, I know it takes those 2 hours in the morning, those 2 hours at night, and it's like, other people wake up and are out of the house within 30 minutes. Other people, when they go to bed, they can knock out within like 5 minutes. Not for me, homie. Don't know how you're doing it. Also, I need that mental unwinding at the end of the day and then preparation in the morning for the next day. So it's like I have a lot of mental shit to do before like I go out into the world. So yeah, let me know if you can relate. I wanted to keep this podcast kind of short because it is now 1:50 a.m. So that's my situation. Yeah, let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if you want future podcasts. I'm actually going to look into Anchor, which I hear a lot of people put their podcasts on, and I hear it's really good. So I'm going to try to do that and hook it up for you guys so you don't have to listen on YouTube if you don't want to. Yeah, this was episode 4 of my Virgo Vibes podcast, and I feel like this episode, really, you can feel the Virgo-ness in this. Please listen to this, share it. I don't know, I feel like it's inspiring. I feel like you can relate. Comment down below what you can relate, any future topics for these podcasts, anything like that. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys or see you guys in my next video.